Welcome to NKTelco Sports. We're here at Four Seasons Park to bring you high school softball action where the Marion local Flyers take on the Minster Wildcats. Tonight's game is sponsored by Minster Bank, Schwederman Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply Company, Minster Dental Care, Hometown Opportunity, Francis Furniture, Wilson Health, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, NKTelco, NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com, CarriageWorks, Cy Schwederman, Fowler's TV, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, PSG Automotive Outfitters, and First National Bank, bringing you today's game between Minster and Marion Local. We'll be back right after this.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Welcome back to Four Seasons Park here in Minster, where we've got a Midwest Athletic Conference girls softball game between Marion Local and Minster. It's a beautiful afternoon for softball, a strong wind out of the south, temperature right around 70 degrees and bright sunshine, Ron, and it's, like I said, it should be an interesting matchup. Minster, of course, 14-0 overall, number 2 in the state of Ohio. Marion Local 5-8 overall, but some interesting matchups here taking place between Marion Local and Minster.
Yeah, they both are playing very good softball right now. Weather shouldn't be a problem. The wind is blowing basically straight out to left field. Once in a while it switches to center field. So if you get it up in the air, it could help you.
Let's take a look at our keys to the game here this afternoon, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza.
For the Marion Local Flyers, it's reduce errors. They've got quite a few errors early in the season here. They need to reduce those, and that'll help them out throughout the game. The other one is timely hitting. They got some girls, very good hitters out there, but they got to hit when runners are on base. For the Minster Wildcats, be aggressive at the plate. Make sure you get the bat on the ball. And the second one is play aggressive defense. And while we got some time, let's go over the Marion Local lineup here that Minster's going to face here in the first inning. Leading off for Marion Local is Danielle Barhorst. She is in center field. Carly Richard is playing second base, followed by Taylor Homan hitting third, playing short. Caitlin Wolf is behind the plate, hitting fourth, followed by Lanny Hemmelgarn, who's pitching. Royce Glass in right field. Lindsay Albers at third base. Emily Stubbs at first base. And Mara Smeezing playing left field.
Laney Hemmelgarn will be on the mound for the Wildcats. Laney number 16. And about to step to the plate for Marion local will be Rachel Partington, their shortstop. She's number 3, and on our screen there right now, you see the hitter number 2 in the lineup, which is Sam Piran.
And let's go over the Minster defense that they put out here on the field. Starting in the infield, Lindsay Albers at third, Taylor Homan at short, Carly Richard at second, Emily Stubbs at first. Out in the outfield, we have Mara Smeezing in left, Danielle Barhorst in center, Royce Glass in right. And the battery is Lainey Hemmelgarn pitching and Caitlin Wolf behind the plate.
Hemmelgarn on the mound as first pitch low, and it goes to the backstop, and 1 ball, no strike, our count here on the first pitch of the game. Rachel Partington, the Flyers shortstop at the plate. Marion local, of course, in the blue and gold. Minster in their traditional orange and black. Ball 2. There you see Lainey Hemmelgarn.
High on the last 2 pitches. I don't know if the wind would be almost in her face. Trying to get a balance on the rubber would be difficult.
And there's ball 4. So, Flyers have their first runner aboard. Sam Piran will step in for the Flyers. He's their catcher. Runner at first base. Hemmelgarn's pitch be a little bit high. 5 consecutive balls to start the game for Hemmelgarn. Flyers under head coach Jerry Moeller. Throw to first is not in time. 3 seniors on the Flyer team: Rachel Partington, Brooke Hardings, and Ava Rose. Ball's a little bit low. Of course, the Wildcats missing in the lineup is Jenna Peppelman, very experienced starting pitcher for the Wildcats. 18-7 for the season, 2.62 ERA and 147 innings pitched. Not available for today's game. Ground ball into left field, that'll be a base hit. So Marion local quickly threatening here in the early going.
So they got it on the ground, but the ground ball in the 5.5 hole.
Emily Neatfield, swing and a miss. Neatfield step back in. Fly ball left field. It'll be caught there by Schmeezing, and there's 1 out. Hit well, but right at the left fielder, and there's 1 down here for Marion local.
Yeah, the outfielders are going to have to make sure they know how far the ball's going with the wind behind the back like that. And a line drive, easy to come in and have it go over your head.
Ashley Bowman steps in. Runners at first and second for the Flyers here in the top half of the first inning here on NKTelco Sports. Wolf with the sign to Hemmelgarn. Keeps it in front of the runners are advancing. Toss will go into backed up there by the shortstop Taylor Holman.
So runners on second and third. Throw got away from the third baseman a little high, but not far enough to advance.
1 out, runners at second and third. Ground ball left side, third baseman gets it over to first. back home, and the runner's going to be out, and it's a 5-3-2 double play, and the Wildcats are out of the first inning in dramatic fashion. Our score, Marion Local 0. Minster coming to bat. We'll return right after this.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CEREC and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
Double play ball gets the Wildcats out of some trouble, Ron. And boy, for a young pitcher like Hemmelgarn, that is a big play here in the early going.
Yeah, that's a big lift. Now we'll give you the Minster lineup, and for those of you that say it sounds very similar to the Marion lineup, it's because I gave you the wrong one to start the game off. So when Marion's up to bat, we'll give you their lineup. You got Danielle Barnhorst leading off, Carly Richard hitting second, Taylor Holman third, Caitlin Wolf is the cleanup hitter, Lainey Hemmelgarn hitting fifth, Royce Glass sixth, Lindsay Albers seventh, Emily Stubbs is eighth, and you're not going to believe this, Dave, but Mara Smeezing is batting ninth. So there's your Minster lineup, and we'll give you the Marion defense as we get some time.
Ashley Bowman delivers pitch number one for her this afternoon, a little bit high. One ball is Danielle Barhorst will lead it off. She'll lay down a bunt right side.
It's a good bunt.
Pitcher over, throw, got him. Nice play.
So a nice play there by Bowman, getting off the mound right to the foul line, turning, throwing accurate throw to first to Abby Bergman.
Richard at the plate. She'll take a strike on the outside corner. Richard, the Wildcats' second baseman. Second pitch, a little bit low. Evens the count at 1-1. Wildcats, as we said, 14-0 on the season, number 2 in the state. Bowman's pitch up high, and Richard will be patient and take it as head coach Rob Hemmelgarn down in the third base coaching box. Pop up in the infield, and Emily Neatfield will make the catch. Neatfeld with the catch, and now there's 2 down here in the first inning, and stepping into the plate, Taylor Holman, number 11. There you see Bowman in the delivery home. Holman's got definitely a long ball threat with the wind blowing out. She's the all-time career home run leader for Minster.
Yeah, if she gets something behind it, get it up in the air, it's definitely going to help her.
It's going to fly out if you can hit it to the, I would think, the left center or so. Pitch is a ball, so that'll make it 3 balls as Bowman pitching very cautiously. To Taylor. 3-0 pitch. It's going to be a strike. (3-1), foul back to the backstop.
Took a pretty healthy cut at that one. So she gets the count to 3-2.
Full count, 2 outs. No score here in the early going at Four Seasons Park in Minster. Swing and a miss, and Bowman records a strikeout. And our score after 1 full inning of play, Minster nothing, Marion Local nothing. We'll return right after this.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier sofa and sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
At the plate for Marion Local will be Brooke Harding's number 35. Hemmelgarn's delivery, swinging a foul to the backstop.
Harding's going to be followed by O. DeMange and Haley Wilker with A. Rose in the hole.
Hemmelgarn's delivery, fastball a little bit high. That'll even the count at 1-1. Hardings digs in. Here comes the pitch. It's second pitch is high. Makes it 2 balls and a strike. Outside, 3-1.
The other thing that might come into play later, you got the sun field right now, it's center field, but as the game goes on, you're going to have the sun in the right fielder's eyes.
High fly to left field near the foul line, and Mara Schmeezing will make the catch, and 1 down for the Flyers.
Next up, number 15,
Olivia DeMange, second baseman, number 15, will step in. Right back to the mound, and that's the second out of the inning.
You could hear she got that right off the handle, so she got jammed.
Yeah, if it was a wood bat, that'd have been a broken bat.
Yeah, they don't know how that feels, do they?
No, they don't. Only us old guys do, Ron. Number 9, Haley Wilker, the left fielder, steps in. She's a lefty. Cold day definitely would sting, that's for sure. The swing and a miss. Here comes Hemmelgarn's third pitch, and that's it. 3 pitches and an out as Wilker's down. Our score after an inning and a half of play, Minster nothing, Marion Local nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
Caitlin Wolf will step in. She's the catcher for the Minster Wildcats. And she'll be facing Ashley Bowman. Here comes the first pitch, and it's a check swing, but it's a strike anyway, and Bowman's out in front on the first pitch to Wolf.
So you got Caitlin Wolf followed by Lainey Hamelgarn and Royce Glass. And if they get that far, Lindsay Albers will be the 4th hitter.
Wildcats played last night and defeated Anna 17-4 in a 5-inning game as Wolf takes a strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Change up, and it's hit to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit down the line. Rose will cut it off and get it back into the infield, so Wolf not fooled by that off-speed pitch.
Yeah, a nice piece of hitting there. She waited on it, and it was outside, so she just hit it where it was pitched.
Lainey Hamelgarn at the plate. That's a strike. Hamelgarn was the winning pitcher in the Monday night game against Anna. Wolf with the good lead, the ball upstairs, and it's even at 1-1. The delivery from Bowman. There goes the runner. And they got her. Caught stealing, Caitlin Wolf. Piran with a great throw right on the bag.
Yeah, she actually threw that from her knees.
Take a look at that again on our replays. All brought to you by Winners Meats. So Hamelgarn will continue the at-bat. 2-2 count with 1 out this time. Here comes the delivery. It's a high pop-up in shallow center field. And
she got it.
Brooke Hardings will hang on to it, number 35. And that's out number 2, just barely.
Yeah, great catch there. Reached down around her ankles to haul it in.
Battling the sun and the wind, and the shortstop Partington also going out. But nice catch by Hardings. There's 2 down here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Royce Glass, number 4, steps in, takes a strike. Take a look at that one again on the replay as you'll see it go out to shallow center field. Thought for a moment it's going to pop out, but it doesn't. And as we set our replays here this afternoon, brought to you by Winners Meats.
A little bit of a snow cone there.
Yep, a big one. Glass looking at 2 strikes. See if Bowman will throw that off-speed pitch this time. Hard ground ball to shortstop, up and over. Partington's throw right on the money, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Flyers. Our score after 2 full innings of play. Minster nothing, Marion local nothing. We'll be back with inning 3 right after this.
Our 1,500 square foot showroom and pro shop at bowlerstore.com is stocked with bowling balls, bags, shoes, accessories, and apparel. The pro shop is equipped with 2 drill presses, measuring devices, and bowling ball maintenance machines to keep your ball rolling great. We offer private lessons for individuals and groups. Moxie's Extra Pair inside bowlerstore.com is also available to rent for private events. Be sure to check out bowlerstore.com or visit our pro shop in Versailles, Ohio for all your bowling product needs.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Ava Rose steps into the plate, takes the first pitch of ball. She's up on Hemmelgarn here in the top of the 3rd inning. Hits a low fastball, lines it into center field. That'll be a base hit.
So that's going to bring up the 9th place hitter, and then we go to the top of the order. R. Parrington, but we have Mesher right now. She is the designated player.
Mesher in the number 9 spot. Gonna try a bunt down the 3rd base line, but it's going to go foul. Picked up by Wolf.
So that's a pretty good idea. We'll sacrifice Rose over to 2nd if they can, and then the top of the order comes up.
Albers sneaking in at 3rd, but that pitch is going to be a little bit high as Mesher lays off.
Defensively, what you want to do is make sure you get the out. You don't want to walk her.
That's a strike. There's the steal. She's going to be out. Great throw by Wolf, right on the money. Holman there to make the tag, and there's one down. So the single to start the inning by Rose wiped away as she tries to steal 2nd. Flyers unable to move her along. Let's take a look at that one also on our Winners Meets replay.
So both teams now have had a runner caught stealing, unable to get the runner to 2nd.
Mesher goes for a high outside fastball and swings and misses, and now we're down 2 outs. As Hemmelgarn pretty well settling down here in the 3rd inning. She'll have the top of the order. Partington hit to the shortstop. The throw is there, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. And after 2.5 innings of play, our score, Minster nothing, Marion Local nothing. We'll return right after this.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game, or not, with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Hemmelgarn and Bowman here in the early going in a little bit of a pitcher's battle, Ron. We're just talking a little bit off air. Both pitchers trying to seem to be very successful once they keep that ball down.
Yeah, for Marion Local, they've faced just 6 batters here in 2 innings. And for Minster, they've gone through the lineup once, and so they've had 1 extra hitter in 3 innings. So just 1 over the minimum.
And we're to the bottom of the Minster order, and that means 3rd baseman Lindsay Albers will step to the plate. She's number 10. Here comes Bowman's delivery outside. Ball 1. Second pitch, swing and a miss.
Way ahead of that one.
So it's 1-1 to Albers. And a check swing and a foul to the backstop.
Yeah, she didn't want to make any contact with that, but the ball hit the bat. Strike two.
Bowman shakes it off, steps to the rubber. Here comes the delivery. Short pop up, first baseman make it the pitcher. Bowman will catch it. Boy, she hit that right off the tip of the end of the bat.
Nice job there of communicating between the pitcher Bowman and the first baseman Bergman. Almost a collision.
Emily Stubbs steps to the plate. First baseman for the Wildcats, swing and a miss.
Just one strikeout for Bowman, but she's causing them to hit the ball and make outs.
Keeping the ball down, that's a big thing. Second pitch is a little bit low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Just giving up one hit so far, and that was to Caitlin Wolf, and she was erased on the base paths, being caught stealing.
There you see Bowman. Here comes the delivery, and Stubbs reaching for that one, and it's 2-2 now. Be interesting to see if Minster maybe makes a little bit of an adjustment the second time through against Bowman. Straight up in the air near the Marion local dugout, but it's going to fall, and count will remain 2-2. There you see Bowman peering in. And our First National Bank Think First scoreboard, scoreless right now from Four Seasons Park in Minster. And the count runs full. Stubbs hits it to the left side and past Parting it into left field. That'll be a base hit. So Stubbs has the Wildcats' second hit of the afternoon, a ground ball single to left field.
Yeah, defensively, not anything you can do with that. Got him to hit the ball on the ground just in between the third baseman and the shortstop.
Mara Schmeezing at the plate. She'll swing and miss.
Now it'll be interesting to see once what happens here. With one out, do they attempt to steal, or with the ninth place hitter up there, do you bunt her over?
Swing and a miss.
She's swinging away.
Two good rips, but nothing to show for it for Schmeezing.
So her job is to move that runner over. If she gets a hit, that'd be great.
Bowman took a little bit off that pitch, and Schmeezing got a piece of it, fouls it off. Two strikes on Mara Schmeezing, the Wildcats left fielder. Took a little bit off that one, grounds it to third base, and they'll get the fielder's choice in the force at second. So Stubbs is out at second. So there's two down, and Schmeezing will be at first base. We go to the top of the order, and Danielle Barhorst. Pitch just outside a little bit and high. Ball one.
Once again, we'll see if Smeezing tries to steal second, that would put her in scoring position with 2 out.
Ball 2. Here comes pitch number 3 to Barhorst. That one's low and inside. So Barhorst is up 3 balls and no strike as Bowman running into some control trouble. There's a strike, makes it 3-1. What do you think? Gonna hit the ball here if it's in there?
Well, I think she has to swing with if it's a strike.
She's swinging and hits it straight up to left field. It's gonna fall for a base hit, and here comes our first run of the game as the throw goes home, and a pop fly to left field ends up a double in the first run of the game. Boy, just a tough play for the left fielder, the center fielder, and I'm scoring it as a double for Barhorst.
Yeah, it's a double, and a nice job by Smeezing. She was aided by 2 outs. She had to go on the contact, but she made it all the way from first to home.
High fly ball into left center, and just found a home between the left fielder and the center fielder. And with 2 outs, Smeezing running all the way, as you can take another look at it.
Didn't take her long to get from first to home.
Harding's tosses it home, but Smeezing across home plate. Hard shot to third base, takes a tough bounce, and Neatfeld will look back at third as Partington comes around.
I just about have to give her a base hit. That was a bad hop.
Boy,
there
very
at
bad
third
hop.
base.
Got runners at the corner with 2 outs, and boy, you thought Bowman was going to get out of this inning without a run, and now Minster with Holman at the plate.
That ball came up on Neatfeld, hit her in the mask.
And that's exactly why they got those masks.
Mm-hmm.
Swing and a miss by Holman.
That's a big run there for Minster if they can get Barhorst in there from third base.
1-1 pitch to Holman. It's a little bit high. Carly Richard at first. Danielle Barhorst at third for the Wildcats. Pitch to Holman, and it's a shot down the right field line, and it's going to be
foul ball.
Foul and into the corner.
Not by much. Coach Hemmelgarn says he saw chalk.
Home plate umpire had the view down the line. Take a look at it again. Let's see if we can see anything on. No way to tell from the replay. Holman goes to the right side. Right fielder will be there and make the catch, and the rally ends with a fly out to right field by Holman. Our score after 3 full innings of play, Minster 1, Marion Local nothing. We'll return right after this.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
There's the scoreboard. First National Bank Think First board as we've got 3 innings of play underneath our belts. Minster 1, Marion Local nothing, and the Wildcats, boy, missed out on a, guess we could call it a controversial foul ball in the bottom of the third as Taylor Holman went to the right side. And Minster coach Rob Hemmelgarn thought there was some chalk dust, which would mean it's a foul ball. However, the ball was ruled foul. 2 runners on board that would have easily scored on Holman's shot to the right side. And we're at 1-0, though the Wildcats did manage to take the lead.
For the Flyers, we're going to have San Marion, followed by Emily Neatfelt, Ashlyn Bowman, and B. Hardings will be in the hole. Marion had a base hit in the first inning.
Flyers catcher about to step in for second pitch. 1-0 the count. Here comes Hemmelgarn's delivery. It's going to be fouled down to the third base. It's going to fall, and that'll make it 1-1. Minster beat Anna 17-4 in 5 innings. In that game, that was on Monday night. Taylor Holman almost hit for the cycle as there's a long fly to left field. It's going to be short of the fence. Here comes the throw back in, and a nice double by Perrin to start the Flyers' 4th inning. Hit that ball pretty well.
Yes, she did, and the wind helped to get that out to the fence. Hit it right in the gap.
Amazing, as you see on the replay, going back over her shoulders and against the fence. So
Emily Neatfeld flied out to left field her first time up.
Flyers threatening quickly here in the top of the 4th. It's going to be a strike, and it's 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike.
So with nobody out, Neatfeld's job is to get the runner from second to third.
Pitch a little bit high. And it's 3-1 as Hemmelgarn in a little bit of trouble here to start the top of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss. Perron fouls it to the backstop. Full count pitch, swing and a miss.
That's a 3rd strikeout for Hemmelgarn.
That was Neatfeld with the strikeout. Perron is out at second base, correcting myself there. Pitch high and inside. 1 ball, no strikes as Bowman steps in.
Bowman grounded out to third base, her first time up, and then the first baseman threw home and got another out, so it was a 5-3-2 double play.
Hemmelgarn took a little bit off that last pitch. She really wanted a strike, and the count runs to 2 balls and no strikes. Delivers a strike that time.
Well, she could keep that pitch right there. That was right at the knees.
Good looking pitch. Took a little bit off of it, grounded past the second baseman Richards and into center field for a base hit. The throw's going to come home, which will allow Bowman to advance to second base.
Nice job of base running there by Bowman. She saw the ball go through, took off right away, made it to second base. Now they have runners on second and third with 1 out. We're going to have a pitching change.
Pitching change here in the 4th inning for Minster, and at this moment we'll take a timeout. Our score, Minster 1, Marion Local threatening but nothing right now. We'll return right after this.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Jenna Peppelman, Minster's #1 pitcher, will come into the lineup. And we know she was a late arriving. We didn't get the full story. Something about being stuck in traffic in Columbus, so you can all figure it out from there. I'm sure everybody in Minster will know the situation. But she's back on the mound, and Peppelman, of course, is that 18-7 record. We'll sort through our lineup changes of where she's going to be playing. There's a swing and a miss. And
yeah, we do have Lainey Hamelgarn moving from pitcher to first base.
Second pitch, right there.
And what we think is Emily Stubbs, who was at first base, left the game, and Jenna Poppelman will be batting in her spot in the batting order.
Pitch to Hardings, it's a little bit high.
And I'm just making that up as we go.
That's what it appears to be. Swing and a miss.
That comes
from to the backstop.
From the same guy that gave the wrong batting line up there in the first inning. So take that for what it's worth.
Well, sometimes you got to improvise in this situation.
Yeah. We have our work cut out for us holding on to papers here in the wind.
Yes, right now there is definitely about a 15 to 20 mile an hour wind.
And I see you even have a hand
I got my hand on the monitor, yeah.
So it don't blow away.
Yeah. It starts to wobble a little bit when the wind gets good out of the south. So Peppelman's delivery and going to be a little bit high, and she runs the count full.
Harding's flied out to left field her first time up, and base hit here would be very big for Marion.
Pitch is high, and that's going to be a walk. So Harding's patient at the plate, and it'll be loaded for Olivia DeMange. One down, runners at all the bases for the Flyers, their biggest threat of the afternoon.
DeMange popped up to the pitcher, her first time up.
1-0 our score. If you've just joined us here on NKTelco Sports. Swing and a miss. Peppelman obviously is some great velocity, moves the ball up and down a great deal, and here it comes. Popped up to the shortstop. It's going to fall, and it's going to bring a run in. They're going to tag her out. The runner from second to third had to hold, but we'll call that a fielder's choice. Piran will come in for Marion's run, and that'll tie it up. Bowman will be tagged out as she was trying to go from second to third, but she couldn't advance because the ball was in the air.
Right.
Looked like it was going to be caught.
Yeah, the runners couldn't go right away, and they were fortunate to get the run. You couldn't have dropped that ball in a better position if you're going to pop it up in the infield, just out of the reach of the pitcher, and shortstop couldn't get to it.
Second pitch, no good.
Then the ball kind of had the spin on it, kind of kicked away, and that's where the third baseman, Albers, picked it up.
bizarre hit, really. You know, the ball went into the air and just just fell in no man's land, so to speak. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We are tied at 1. In the bottom of the, or the top of the 4th inning, rather, on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
Haley Wilker struck out in the 2nd inning.
Full count. Pitch is going to be high, and Wilker will draw the walk. Boy, that's just it, though. You know, when Peppelman at the eye level of the hitter, you start in low and then you bring it up, and it's tough to lay off that high fastball from Peppelman.
Rose had a base hit in the 3rd inning, then was thrown out, caught stealing. So you got bases loaded and 2 out.
Swing and a miss by Rose, and quickly Peppelman is up 2 strikes. A little bit too low.
Yeah, it would probably be hard to get your concentration, you know, if you're stuck in traffic in Columbus and you knew there was a game.
Swing and a miss. Oh, that'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it be?
Yep.
Swing and a miss by Rose, and the Wildcats are out of the inning. But our score after 3.5 innings of play, Marion Local 1, Minster 1. We'll return with the bottom of the 4th right after this.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Bottom of the 4th inning begins as catcher tosses the ball down to the shortstop, and around the horn of the first batter up for the Wildcats will be Caitlin Wolf, number 13, the catcher. Minster looking to get something going here. 14 in a row as far as consecutive victories. And Ashley Bowman has kept them at bay here so far for the Flyers. A foul to the backstop.
So we got Caitlin Wolf at the plate, followed by Lainey Hamelgarn, followed by Royce Glass for the Wildcats. Wolf had a base hit in the 2nd inning, then was caught stealing.
Pitch is outside, so that'll make it, evens the count at 1-1. Wolf hits one high and deep. It's going to go over the left fielder's head, and it'll go to the fence, and Wolf will coast into second base with a double. So the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, she got a lot on that ball. That was a line drive. The wind didn't help it that much. But she hit it all the way to the wall right down the line.
Take a look at that swing again by Wolf as took that outside pitch and just ripped it to left field. Wolf hitting .415 on the season.
So we got a pinch runner there, number 5, Savannah Bergman.
Hamelgarn will foul it back. Hamelgarn at .333 on the season.
That landed closer than I thought it would.
It landed a lot closer to me than you, Ron Cruz.
I saw it all the way.
Well, that's good. I did. Didn't see that one at all.
That explains the little jump.
Yes, I heard it hit the concrete. Hamelgarn will take that one. It'll be a little bit high.
So nobody out. Base hit would be very big, but
there it is. Oh,
no,
right at the shortstop. Double play as Hamelgarn just hit a rope to the shortstop Hardington. And that's a double play. Boy, oh boy, Ron. Hamelgarn just ripped that one.
Yeah. When I left the bat, I thought it had center field written all over it, but nice play there by Perrin.
Royce Glass will step to the plate, and that one will, or rather, this is Peppelman here. So she must be in the, she's placed in the, looks like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th place in the batting order.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she probably went out to right field.
So
right?
Stubbs must be in right field, yes. Peppelman doesn't bite on that off-speed pitch, and that's going to make it a 3-1 count with 2 outs. Here comes the delivery. It's going to be inside, and Peppelman will be on board. Take a look at that double play again here on our Winners Meets Quality Meets replay. See, Ron, that is not center field. That's
No.
shortstop's glove. Wow. I'll tell you, from our vantage point, it looked like center field,
It
and it
sure
was on a
did.
rope.
Yeah.
So Peppelman with the 2-out walk. We'll see if that comes back to haunt Bowman. Lindsey Albers at the plate. Wildcats third baseman. Pitches away. 2 balls, 1 strike. I think Peppelman's going. What do you think, Ron?
That could very well be with 2 out.
That shows you what I know.
Yep. I should have known better.
3 balls and 1 strike. They're going to lay low now. As Bowman, a little bit of control problems as we enter the bottom of the 4th, and Albers is aboard.
So that gets a runner to second base.
That's going to bring Stubbs up. She's not out of the lineup yet, Ron.
She must have moved to right field.
I don't know. Schmeezing's on deck.
Well, we're going to put her in right field.
But Emily Stubbs at the plate. Bowman trying to wiggle out of this one. Here comes her second pitch. Swing and a miss. Stubbs way out in front of that one.
Stubbs grounded to third in the, to third in the 3rd inning.
Fly ball, center field. Hardings will make the one-handed catch as she battles the wind and the sun, and nothing on the board for the Wildcats after 4 innings of play. Minster 1, Marion Local 1. Will return right after this.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
Marion Local and Minster in a good old pitcher's battle, 1-1. As we move to the 5th inning, a little bit surprising, at least from my perspective, Ron, is Minster's one of the better hitting teams in the state of Ohio, for that matter.
Yeah, they're the, probably one of the better hit balls they hit. Line drive to short. Cost them a double play there. Without that, they score a run there in that inning.
Yeah, it's one of those cases of you're hitting the ball right at somebody.
So we have the bottom of the lineup here. And Mesher, the 9th place hitter, should be followed by Barrington. Go to the top of the order, Barrington and Perrin.
Albers moving in from third base as Mesher showing possibility of a bunt here.
Mesher struck out for the second out in the 3rd inning.
There it is. It's going to go foul, but boy, I'll tell you, Albers had it.
And we know she can run. So 2-1, she can still bunt if she wants to.
Peppelman's delivery. That's a strike. We're even at 2.
Yep. That takes the bunt off.
Strike 3. First out of the inning. 2-2 count. That one was right there. I think Mesher may have thought the ball was a little bit high, but boy, it was on target. We've got one out as you see Peppelman peering in at her catcher, Caitlin Wolf. Here comes the delivery, swing and a miss.
Barrington walked in the 1st inning and grounded out to shortstop in the 3rd.
A little bit high, counts even at 1. Piran on deck for the Flyers. She's got 2 hits. That's a strike. That's a tough pitch right there to hit.
Yeah, she keeps it there.
You put her right there. And
pretty successful, which she has been.
There you see Jenna. Here comes the delivery, a little bit outside.
That last inning, that's a pretty tough situation for her to come in the ball game. And, like I said, it's hard to get your concentration back. You're stuck in traffic in Columbus, and then you hurry up and get in the game, and they put you in with runners at 3rd base.
Right back to Peppelman. She'll go on over to Hemmelgarn at first base. But, Lainey Hemmelgarn, to her credit, did a nice job of pitching. I mean,
she did.
A little bit of trouble in the 1st inning, but she did a fine job.
Had a little bit of control problem there in the last inning. You bring in your ace and take your chances.
Sam Piran, 2 for 2 so far, a single and a double. Good hitting catcher for the Flyers. Here comes Peppelman's delivery, swing and a miss. A little bit of rise on that fastball.
She doesn't pitch just in one location and mixes it up very well.
A little bit off target, that one low. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Change your eye level, seeing a high one, then come back with a low, trying to hit the knees.
Also low, runs the count to 3-1. Emily Neatfeld on deck. Peppelman. It's going to be ball 4.
So the Flyers get a base runner here with 2 out.
Neatfeld will be up. Emily.
She flied out to left field in the 1st inning, struck out in the 4th inning.
And she goes up on the count. Foul back. That'll even the count at 1-1.
Yeah, Marion in the fourth inning sent up 7 batters and scored 1 run.
That's pretty amazing in a way.
Yes, it is.
That pitch high and out of the strike zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. Another one fouled away. Nice crowd on hand here at Four Seasons Park in Minster. Beautiful afternoon. MAC play, Minster and Marion local doing battle. There's a ground ball down the left side as Peppelman took something off, and Neatfeld was in front of it. Count is at 2-2 and 2 outs.
Yeah, normally we would tell you to come, if you're close by, come over, but this is on delay, so it's over by the time you get here.
Oh, we're not live?
No, not today.
Swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out, and the Peppelman retires the full. Neatfeld and our score after 4.5 innings of play. Minster 1, Marion local nothing. We'll be back right after this.
At Capped, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
Back here at Minster, Flyers gather around starting pitcher Ashley Bowman, who's only allowed 1 run here through 4 innings of play, but here come the Wildcats. They come calling.
So for Minster, you got Mara Smeezing, then we'll go to the top of the order, Danielle Marhorst, followed by Carly Richard.
Smeezing shows bunt. She'll take a strike.
She wants to put it on the ground and use her speed. She's the one that scored from first base on a blue single out to left center.
Neatfeld sneaking in at 3rd base, and that pitch off target, so it'll be 1-1. That pitch high. Count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike on Mara Schmeezing. Here is the Wildcats bat in the bottom of the 5th. That one's in the dirt.
And the wind has changed a little bit here, kind of blowing more out to center, right center.
That's a strike. Count goes full. Payoff pitch. Swung on to the right side. It's going to go out of play. Just short of the fence. As Rose gives chase. Not the easiest afternoon for outfielders, just because of the wind and
you
bright sunshine.
Know which way the wind's blowing and sun in your face if you're the center fielder, especially the right fielder now. Hard to judge the ball, and then you're going to have trouble seeing it.
There you see our score, 1-1 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Ball Bowman will deliver. It's going to be a walk. Ball 4.
So Minster has some speed on the bases now, and you go to the top of the order with Danielle Barhorst. She grounded out to the pitcher in the first inning, had a double in the third inning.
She tries to lay one down, and it's going to be a fair ball, and everybody's going to be safe. I think the catcher thought that it was foul, but it's right on the plate, Ron.
Yeah, and a lot of things going on there. Minster ran it out. They didn't stop. Both players advanced, and then Smeezing, there was nobody at third base. She could have possibly made it to third, but play it safe here and take your chances.
Marion Local in some big trouble here. 2 runners on, first and second, nobody out.
Richard has a single here in the game. That came in the third inning. She popped up to third in the first.
You got Richard, Holman, and Wolf all coming up, as well as Hemmelgarn. So
and there goes the runners.
Runners will move up on the steal.
So now Carly Richard, she wants to make contact, put the ball in play. A ground ball, especially to the right side, is going to get you a run.
She had a couple of hits in the win against Anna, so.
And it looks like the shortstop is playing back also, so any ground ball to short or second is going to score a run at the corners or even with the bag.
.429 hitter on the season. And the count's going to go to 3-1 here.
And that would not be a good idea to put the bases loaded and face Taylor Holman.
Yeah, 6-14. Oh, another double play. Oh, my.
Do not hit a line drive to short.
Richard just roped it, and the shortstop Partington catches it, and there's 2 down. Pitcher's best friend. Line out to 6, and it's 2 outs. I was just going to say that now, after Richards, now you got Holman, who's hitting .614.
That could fall in there. Nope.
To center, and Hardings is going to make the catch. So just like that, what looked like to be a promising inning for the Wildcats, and they come up with nothing. Our score after 5 full innings of play. We've got a good one. Minster 1, Marion Local 1. We'll return right after this.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Back here at Minster, we're at a 1-1 game, Ron, as we move into the 6th inning, and Minster's hit it and lined into 2 double plays at critical times, and all Rachel Partington, the Marion Local shortstop's been involved in both of them, with just simply making a good play and then tagging the base runner out.
Yeah, that time she had to tag the runner, and she did it all.
Top of the 6th inning.
Everything was played correctly. You make contact, you hit a line drive, and it gets you 2 outs.
Yeah, and the runner's instinct, you know, either on contact, on the sound, or even on sight, is to take that step. I mean, the runner was going back, but it was just too late. The ball was there that fast. Bowman will lead it off here in the top of the 6th inning.
She had a base hit back in the 4th inning. So we got Bowman, Hardings, DeMange, and Wilker.
Bowman looking at a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Peppelman, target is high to the outside. Right there is where Wolf had the glove, and that's where the ball went, but Bowman did not chase it. Right to the mitt is Peppelman, and the count is full. Hardings is on deck. It's going to be inside, I believe, and that's a walk. So Bowman will draw a leadoff walk here in the top of the sixth.
Hardings drew a walk in the fourth inning, flew out to left field in the first inning.
Peppelman, here comes the delivery, and she'll swing and a foul to the backstop by Brooke Hardings.
And that's got to be a hard pitch to lay off of. That was a little high, and you see that coming in there, and you want to swing at it, and you just can't catch up with it.
Left field. Schmeezing will be there and make the catch. That's one out. She hit the ball pretty well, but right at the left fielder.
Yeah, that's twice she's flown out to left field. Pretty much the same play. DeMange popped up to the pitcher in the first inning. Got on a fielder's choice in the fourth.
Rising fastballs too high by Peppelman, and Bowman is at first, one down. Swing and a miss. DeMange with the swing.
She knocked in Marion's only run. That was that ball that popped up between the pitcher and the shortstop with the bases loaded.
Definitely some unusual plays in this one so far. That's a strike count. Puts Peppelman up with 1 ball and 2 strikes on DeMange. Shows bunts and offers at it. That's going to be a strikeout. No man's land there. You're going to have to make connection there with 2 strikes. Haley Wilker will come to the plate. Left-handed swinging left fielder.
Wilker struck out in the second inning and walked in the fourth.
Minster and Marion local in a 1-1 tie on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Here from Four Seasons Park in Minster. 2 strikes against Wilker. Runner at first is Bowman. Here comes Peppelman's delivery. It's a little bit high, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ball inside and low. Evens the count at 2-2. In the infield for the lefty, Richards swung a little bit more towards first base. Hemmelgarn just a step or 2 in front of the bag. And she'll swing at a bad one. Temptation to swing at that high fastball, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. And after 5.5 innings of play, we go to the bottom of the 6th. Minster up, our score. Minster 1, Marion local 1. We'll return right after this. Big inning.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Back here at Minster, I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Wilson Health, Caring Without Limits, Precision Strip, NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com. Find the pocket without emptying yours. Carriage Works, specializing in collision repair in St. Henry. Cy Schwederman, Fowler's TV, we service what we sell. Kogi Plumbing and Heating, a name you know, a name you trust. PSG Automotive Outfitters. Minster Bank, financial solutions for a lifetime. Schwederman Pharmacy, pharmacies located in Salina, Coldwater, Minster, New Bremen, St. Mary's, and Wapakoneta. New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, and Francis Furniture, all bringing you this afternoon's girls MAC softball game. Here at Minster, we're tied. It's 1-1, bottom of the 6th inning. Minster, the home team, and first up is Caitlin Wolf. And boy, what we saw in the 5th inning was to be a promising inning for the Wildcats. Turned into a scoreless inning.
Yeah, it did. There's
Wolf.
Another hit. She's 3 for 3.
Wolf takes it to the right side, and she's got a base hit. She's going to go for 2, and the throw's a little bit late in getting there, and we'll give Wolf a double on that one. She slowed up, but
that's her second double of the game. She also has a single, but she stopped halfway through between first and second. I thought that might cost her, but she had enough speed to get there.
Laney Hemmelgarn at the plate, swing and a miss. Okay, that's the go-ahead run for the Wildcats sitting out there at second base. And important that the Wildcats move her along to third or bring her home.
She lined out to short in the 4th, flew out to center in the 1st.
2 strikes against Hemmelgarn. Line drive, center field, that's a hit. Let's see if they bring her home. She'll hold at third, and Hemmelgarn will go to first, and that's definitely the right move.
Yeah, with nobody out, you don't want to take that chance. Plus, you have your 6th place hitter up, Jenna Peppelman.
Peppelman will come to the plate for the Wildcats.
She walked in the 4th inning.
Pop up first baseman, and first baseman not going to be able to get it.
Yeah, the wind was playing with that. Now the wind is out to right field, so we've sat through a bunch of wind changes here. Kind of a cloud hiding the sun right now, so that's not a problem.
Peppelman, a .444 hitter on the season. Hemmelgarn will go into second with a uncontested stolen base. So we have runners at second and third, nobody out. That foul pop would have been a nice one to have for the Flyers. Bowman trying to dig out of it. In the air, left field. That should bring a run home as they should tag. Left fielder makes a catch, and the go-ahead run will come home. And boy, sacrifice fly, but Peppelman, she put it high and deep into left field. And the left fielder made the catch, but
she did her job, got the ball in the air to the outfield, get the run in. So Minster goes up 2-1.
Albers with a swing and a miss, and that's a big run. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, the Wildcats go up. Albers will take the pitch.
Yeah, that was a big run, the go-ahead run, but there's another big run out there at second base in Laney Hemmelgarn. If Albers can get a hit here and drive her in, give him a 2-run cushion.
Got 1 out. Albers up in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the 6th inning, Minster has just gone ahead. She hits a pop-up right back to the pitcher for the second out again, right off the tip of the bat.
That's the second time she's done that.
That's the out number 2, and that brings up Emily Stubbs.
Stubbs grounded to third base, 5-4 put out, and flew out to center field in the 4th. Now we got another change here. Maybe a pinch runner.
Number 42 will come in to pinch run.
And that is Alexis Bishop, a sophomore, pinch running for Hemmelgarn.
Two outs. Minster has taken the lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Line drive up the middle. That's a base hit. Hardings gets past her to the fence. That brings home the 3rd Minster run. And Stubbs will go into second base on the air by the center fielder. So Stubbs base hit and an error on the outfielder to allow her to advance, and brings home Bishop with a 2nd run. Or 3rd run, rather. Very big run.
Very big, yeah. That gives them a 2-run cushion with 2 out. And Smeezing at the plate. Now they can get that run in. That's be a 3-run cushion. That'd be pretty impressive then in the 7th inning.
Foul to the backstop. Two runs here in the bottom of the 6th by Minster.
And with Poppelman on the mound with a 2-run lead, that's pretty hard to overcome if you're Marion.
Smeezing digs in, lines it into the Marion local dugout. That'll even the count at 2-2. Bowman steps back on the rubber, shakes off the sign, ready to go against Smeezing. Ground ball shortstop, Partington. Up and over, and it's an out. Smeezing a 6-3 ground out. After 6 full innings of play, our score on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard, Minster 3, Marion Local 1. We'll return with the top of the 7th right after this.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Jenna Peppelman will try and wrap this one up for the Wildcats. It's not been an easy afternoon for Minster, 14-0 overall, looking for, I believe, their 3rd straight MAC win to start the season, and Marion Local is giving them all that they can handle here this afternoon. And let's see if the Flyers will have Ava Rose will start the top of the 7th inning. Flyers scored their run in the 4th. Minster went ahead in the bottom of the 3rd with a run, and then of course came back in the bottom of the 6th with a couple of key hits and a key sacrifice fly to take the lead 3-1 in the bottom of the 6th. Rose at the plate, Peppelman's 2nd pitch, and that evens the count. Oh, that's a strike. That'll make it 2 strikes against Rose, and you're going to see this one, got to believe it's coming high. Swing and a miss. First out of the inning, and Peppelman starting to deliver here in the 7th inning.
I think that's the 6th strikeout for Poppelman.
She's pulling it together here in the top of the 7th. She smells win number 15 for the Wildcats. There you see Jenna. Here comes the delivery and just misses. Count even at 1-1. Nice afternoon here at Four Seasons Park. Sunshine, about 70 degrees. Rather windy day. Second pitch is a strike. Two strikes on the batter with one out. A little bit low.
Mesher struck out in the 3rd inning swinging, struck out in the 5th inning looking.
Count is actually even at 2-2.
There's a foul ball.
Gets a piece of it.
Wasn't much.
Count is even 2-2. One out here in the top of the 7th. Peppelman trying to wrap it up for the Wildcats. Got great velocity. That's a tough pitch. Mesher digs in. Payoff pitch is strike 3. And Peppelman with the strikeout.
So Marion's down to their last out. Barrington is grounded to short and grounded back to the pitcher. And also drew a base on balls.
Rachel Partington, the top of the order for the Flyers. 2 down. Foul down the 3rd baseline. Picked up by Albers, back to Peppelman. But Peppelman up in the count with 2 strikes as she's been here in the top of the 7th inning against the Flyers. Swing and a miss. And Peppelman wraps it up, strikes out the side here in the top of the 7th, and the Flyers go down to defeat, end up at 5-9 here in the MAC clash with Minster. We'll be back to recap our contest right after this.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CERA and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
Back here at Four Seasons Park in Minster, the Wildcats rolled to 15-0 and unbeaten overall, unbeaten in MAC play. But Ron, this was not an easy game for the Minster Wildcats.
No, it wasn't. It was close all the way through until the bottom of the 6th inning. They came up with 2 runs, but up until then, I thought the Marion pitcher, Ashlyn Bowman, I thought she pitched a very good game and deserved better than that. But, when you look at the scoring, Marion only one hit, one run, and one error throughout the game. Minster 3 runs on 10 hits and no errors, and that led them to a 3-1 victory.
Of course, there's the 2 big double play lineouts in this contest that just were inning killers for the Wildcats.
Yeah, that made the score closer than what it probably looked like, but they hit into 2 big double plays on line drives to the shortstop.
Like to take a look also at our player of the game, sponsored by NKTelco, and that was Minster catcher Caitlin Wolf. In addition to calling a great game behind the plate, she had 3 hits, a couple of doubles, and a single, and Caitlin Wolf for the Wildcats is our player of the game. I'd like to thank our sponsors here tonight: Wilson Health, Caring Without Limits, Precision Strip, NKT.TV, BowlerStore.com, find the pocket without emptying yours. Carriage Works, specializing in collision repair in St. Henry. Cy Schwederman, Fowler's TV, we service what we sell. Kogi Plumbing and Heating, a name you know, a name you trust. PSG Automotive Outfitters. Minster Bank, financial solutions for a lifetime. Schwederman Pharmacy, pharmacies located in Salina, Coldwater, Minster, New Bremen, St. Mary's, and Wapakoneta. New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, Francis Furniture, all bringing you tonight's game between Minster and Marion Local. We also would like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school varsity softball on NKTelco on Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Wednesday, April the 17th at 6 p.m. and Sunday, April 21st at 1 p.m. You can also watch the games on WOSN and on demand on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page and at nktelco.net. I'd like to thank our crew here this afternoon, our director Bryce Hamrick. On the camera, Patrick Toller. I'm Dave Helmstead, and alongside me this afternoon, Ron Cruzy. Once again, our final score is Minster remains unbeaten. The Wildcats 3, Marion Local 1.